Welcome back, everybody. It's Darren with B&H Railroads. Alright, so tonight, as you can see, we've got the pretty looking door there, but that is not what tonight's video is about. We're going to do a part one of a two-part series, and this is going to be basically on a lift-out section. I've had a couple people ask me how I plan on doing it. I did one a couple years back, which I was really happy with, so I'm going to do the similar style lift-out bridge. And now, of course, there's many different ways you can do it. You could do a swing bridge. You could do a hinge bridge where it swings either up, outwards, or down. So I've decided to actually just do a actual drop-in style / lift-out bridge. So as you can see, I've got this 1x2 here for as a lip. And then I've got this one over here as well. And then I put this block in as well, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. So basically what's going to happen, I think this just gives you a little bit better idea. So the dropout section is about 5.5 inches wide. It'll sit in here kind of like so. And then what I'll do is I'll have a copper plate here and a copper plate here. And then there will also be copper contacts on the bottom of the lift out. So when it's in place, that will actually give it the contact that's needed for power to the track on the lift out section. So basically I'll have a piece here, and then the feeder wire underneath, and that'll go to the bus line over here. And then the lift out section, same way, I'll drop 2 feeders on both sides for the copper connections, and then once that sits down in place and makes the contact, that'll give the lift out section the power that's needed. So what I'll do here is I will stop the video and I will construct the lift out bridge real quick, and we'll go from there. Be back in a minute. And would you look at that? That quick. Back again. Alright, so it's very simple. It's just how I wanted it. And the reason I decided to go this route is as Mason gets older, I want him to be as interactive with this railroad as possible. So I'm basically making it kid friendly. Something that is, once he gets 3 and 4 years old, he'll be able to do himself, no problems. And that's kind of what we're looking at. And then for others too, you know, I'd like for people to be able to just come in, shut the door, and then put the lift out section back into place with no issues. So it's just simple 1x2s frame. So what I'm going to do here is to keep everything in place. Right now it's kind of tight, and I built it like that. I wanted it tight. I'm going to sand it just a little bit on both sides here so it lifts up and out pretty easily. So there was 2 things that I was considering doing, and I'll run over both of them. What I did on my last layout for my lift out section is I just put a block here and a block here to keep it going from left to right, and that worked great. But out here with the temperature change and all as drastic as it is, I've decided just to go with the furniture dowels, where will basically put them into this section here, and then going down, and I'll drill 2 pilot holes here, so when they go down, it goes down in place, it'll lock, and then it won't be able to move. And if it did move, it'd be very little movement and not enough to throw or derail or train or anything like that. So that's how I plan on doing that, and I'll show you that on the part 2 episode. So getting over here real quick, this section here, this is the riser. This is actually 4 inches and 4 3/4 of an inch high. So what I decided to do is put this in here so I'll have a mounting bracket, because there was that gap for the track. So when the sub-road bed comes up, the sub-road bed will go right here. I'll have something to mount to now, and then I can still make my cut here so both sides, the track will be securely in place and I won't have to worry about it. So what I'll do on this side is I'll run a little panhead screw down on the probably the last 2 ties. That way it hides it, but it keeps it from shifting left or right. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And of course, the same thing over here. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please shoot them down in the comment section. It's been a long day, so I would not be surprised if I didn't forget something. So, all right, real quick, I'll show you guys what I have else I've been working on. Don't know in my last video if I showed that I've gotten all the way down there to that wall. I went ahead and decided to put one brace up just to kind of help, which works out great. I'm not really worried about that cosmetically, so that's fine. But over here, as you can see, I've got some of my sub road bed in all the way up to here. That's roughly a 30-inch radius there, which I'm completely happy with. And one of the things I'm still planning on doing is putting my gas facility back here. So there'll be a turnout right in this area, and then there will be a track that goes back there off the main line. And as you can see, hopefully, I've started laying road bed. I'm just trying some different techniques right now, but the outside is the main and the inside is basically just a runaround track or spur, passing siding, whatever you want to call it. And then right in this area where all the 1x2s are, back in here, I'm going to have my cement plant, which there will be another track coming off of this runaround track that's that's actually covered because I've got it weighted down right now. But this here, it'll branch out, go through there, and then be able to come back in. So that'll be nice. So that's one of the structures I've decided to put here. And then, of course, the gas facility over there. All right, so this is really getting to turn into an update video, which I don't want to do. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of where I'm at. And then hopefully once I get this lift out section up and running and I get all of the sub road bed ran, I've even got the section cut for here, which is currently right there. I'll start laying my track and getting everything ready, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching. Look forward to, we'll look forward to part 2. I'll show you how I'm going to do the connections exactly, and how I'm going to do the furniture dowels, and how that's going to work out. All right, guys and gals, everybody have a nice night.